Breaking news to begin NFL Live, a quarterback change in New England. Adam Schefter joining us from the Detroit airport. What's going on?
Well, Laura, the New England Patriots have made the decision to bench Jacoby Brissett and go with Drake Maye as their new starting quarterback. He'll become the fourth rookie quarterback to start this year. He will make his first NFL start Sunday against the Houston Texans. I think the idea was to leave him on the bench a little longer than possible and hope that Jacoby Brissett could win some games in the interim, but that didn't get done. The team had been regressing. It hadn't been performing in offense, and I think the Patriots decided that it's time for a spark, a change, and to move forward, and so they are going to go with Drake Maye as their starting quarterback on Sunday against the Texans.
Yeah, is now the right time to do this with Drake Maye?
Absolutely not. This is a bad decision in New England. One, their offensive line is the worst pass-blocking offensive line in the NFL. Right now, it is the worst. Jacoby Brissett, who has been their starting quarterback, listen to this. He has been pressured on 47% of his drop-back passes. That 47% is the highest number for a quarterback since 2006. You want to take a rookie quarterback and set him up to struggle, put him behind this New England offensive line. On top of that, it's a bottom probably 5 or 6 group wide receiver wise when it comes to getting open. Okay, so you guys know me. There's a couple things I always say. Young quarterbacks need to go play well and survive. They need to have a really good scheme and play caller. Alex Van Pelt, I like his scheme. There's been moments when he's shown to be a good play caller. Still unknown. Really good offensive line, really good skill players. Again, New England has at least 2 of those 3 missing. This is not the right choice.
Dan, I would love to analyze, but more so I want to ask you a question based on what you just said. So with what you just pointed out, what's the thinking? What's the thinking behind putting Drake Maye in?
I don't know. The thinking is maybe that their offense performs a little bit better and maybe his athleticism can make up for some of the offensive line deficiencies. But that's my concern, fella. You know, like, are we just putting him out there to run for his life?
Yeah, and you really went to where I was hoping that you would lead me to, and that is the athleticism. Because I think a lot of times, man, like, and look, it's fun to watch Jaden Daniels and Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and these Kyler Murray, these dual threat quarterbacks do what they've been able to do. The difference is they play against really good offensive lines. The difference is they do have 2 of those elements that you talked about that the New England Patriots are missing in order to give them more space. You know how I am, Dio. That's why I was so excited about when Derrick Henry signed with the Baltimore Ravens. How much space do you create for Drake Maye to operate? And to your point, based on what we've been watching this season, there is none in New England. The one thing that we've been able to point out about this team a couple times is that they have a physical running game, some at times with Ramondre Stevenson, that you can kind of lean on. If it's any solace and hope, it's that they can get that going and it helps Drake Maye. But those other things that you talked about, there is no space for this kid on the football field based on the situation he's stepping in.
Those 4 of their next 5 games, he's going to face Houston's defense is vicious. Jaguars, not a great unit right now. They got to get healthy. The Jets' defense has been playing great. The Titans' defense, I'm telling everybody, is a very underrated unit, and that Bears' defense hunts. I don't like this. Hopefully the young man is ready for it. I hope mechanically he's fixed some of the stuff from coming out of school. They got 1 receiver on their football team that's got double-digit catches. That's Pop Douglas. Hunter Henry has played well, but I don't like this in New England.